Hey everybody, this is Khara Brindle, perfectioner and published author. I published 6 books and now I'm working on number 7. We are actually on tip number 6 for you today, which is talk about your book. Talk about it to people, get excited, share with them what you're working on. This serves a couple different purposes because, of course, as a perfectioner, there are lots of reasons why I'm asking you to consider this. Number one is by talking about it, it keeps you excited about the topic. That might actually motivate you to then go do your time blocking and start writing and start actually making movement on your book. The second reason to talk about it is by sharing it with others. Sometimes you get ideas from what they say. Pay attention to what the language they use. Pay attention to the ideas that are sparked by their conversation, their feedback, their initial knee jerk reaction to your book. I can't tell you how many times this has happened to me as a published author where I talked about a book and I heard someone's feedback and it started to then incorporate ideas into a chapter that I wanted to flesh out. So I felt grateful for their feedback, but I also felt grateful that I could add something more to the book that felt worthwhile to the community at large. If people have enough passion about the topic that you are talking about, they'll have something to say. And maybe that's something you want to address, good, bad, or indifferent, in your book. So talk about it. Of course, maybe you want to feel like you want to keep certain topics close to your chest, which I admit in writing my 7th book, not many people know the topic just yet, but there's a reason for that. And so when you do decide to share it with certain people, what do they have to say? What are their genuine emotional reactions? What questions come up for them? Another idea is to survey your community. Can you survey your potential audience of what would they like to learn? What do they want to know more about? What do they want to hear more about? If this book is more for pleasure, what are their interests? If it's more self-help, academic, or guidance for professionals, what do they want to know? So by talking about it, whether that's in a survey or face-to-face or on the phone with colleagues, you're gathering information from your audience, this potential audience of buyers, to tell you what they truly want to see in a book to make it feel worthwhile. So don't forget to talk about it. That's tip number 6. Join me in the next video for tip number 7. I'll see you there.